experience is the experiment.
Okay, so today I'm going to keep it short, probably really short, because I'm kind of still in the process of processing. I've been having a tough week, trying to figure out why I'm burning out, trying to figure out why I'm stressed, why I'm anxious, all these normal feelings, which of course I've had before, and I'm sure I'll have a million more times, and that's part of this experience. But I think for me, part of what's making my time tough right now is I'm having issues with my timeline. I'm not meeting the steps and the places and the successes that I hoped or thought that I would be at by now. And maybe that's partially my fault because I'm setting standards that I feel like I have to meet even if it's not the right time. And maybe I'm feeling like this, or this is my fault because I'm not doing what is necessary to meet those deadlines and those timelines. Um, yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's got to be just a mixture of everything, right? I mean, there's always times that I probably could have worked harder, or worked later, or done more, or reached out to somebody faster, or answered a message faster. But I also know that what I'm doing right now is the hardest I've ever worked in my life, and I'm trying to figure out how to balance that with being a human being as well, and struggling. I can't say I'm successful at that yet because I'm not. This is something that I'm in the middle of. And that's fine. I get it. That's part of the human experience, especially as an artist, as somebody who's going into a career that is very unknown and there's no timeline or stepping stones given to you. I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling. Maybe I'm thinking too far into it, but I gotta think that there's other people out there who are having similar issues to what I'm having, or who have, and maybe can give me some advice, or who will and can see this as them going into something that they're not alone on. And I'm trying to also adjust. You learn, you realize there's a mistake made, or excuse me, something that could have been done better, and you adjust and you adjust and you adjust, and eventually one day it works. Um, and I'm also lucky, and that's something that I need to remind myself too, is that even if I don't see myself being as successful or where I want to be yet, I'm still going to a job every day with people that I love. I'm still going to a job every day that I get to be around music, even if it's not in the capacity that I hope it would. I'm still around creatives. I still get to do this. I still get to go through these experiences, which maybe this is part of the stepping stone to where I need to get, is I have to learn how to let go of this feeling, of these anxieties that pop up every once in a while, and I'm sure will again. I don't know. This is me rambling. This is me analyzing my life in real time in front of whoever wants to listen, because I'm hoping that I can get some advice, and I'm hoping that I can give guidance through my trials and tribulations. Have you ever been through something like this? Like, am I the only one who feels like every time I start to work harder, I expect something more to come out of harder work? And that's something that I got to let go of. Am I the only one who feels like this? Is this normal? Or is this something that really I need to dive deep in, and realize that I need to change heavily? I don't know. I'm figuring it out as I go, though, or trying to. I'm happy. I'm stressed and I'm anxious and having a tough time, but I'm happy. I've been in this place where I wasn't happy, and it's a different thing. But I'm going to go back to the drawing board, and I'm going to go camp and try to get away for a couple of days and think and plan and do things that can't be acted on immediately. I think that's part of my issue too, is I get these ideas and these thoughts in my head, and therefore they need to be happening immediately. I need instant gratification when that's not real life. And that's part of the reason I go out into the jungle, or not the jungles, the mountains, and I camp. It was because I don't have service. I'm not in arm's reach from people. I can't expect things instantly. I can have amazing ideas, but then those ideas need to wait till I get home. I'm going to figure this out. It's all part of this. And when I do figure it out, I can look back at this and be like, hey, you did it. Good job. Keep it. Put it in the bank. Now you know how to handle that situation for next time, and there'll be something new and you'll grow with it as well. But you've done it. And hopefully somebody else out there can get that same situation or get the same help. Anyways, thank you guys. If you're listening, I appreciate you. If you're not, I appreciate you. But I do hope you find the podcast. Love you, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
The experience is the experiment.